أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. زين للناس حب الشهوات من النساء والبنين والقناطير المقنطرة من الذهب والفضة والخيل المسومة والأنعام والحرث، ذلك متاع الحياة الدنيا والله عنده حسن المآب. صدق الله العظيم. In previous verses, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described the importance of jihad, fighting in the way of Allah, and commanded indirectly to fight in the way of Allah against the disbelievers. And Allah has given an example of the battle of Badr. Now, in this present verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala states the basic reason of the hostility of the disbelievers against the Islam and Muslims. Allah says that every evil deed committed by any person in this world is due to the worldly life, is due to the love of the worldly life. So, disbelievers, they are aware of the truth. They do not accept Islam, or they did not accept Islam in the time of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, because Quran was revealed at that time. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in this verse that the basic thing of the hostility of the disbelievers towards Islam and Muslim is the love for the worldly gains, worldly life. So some people are greedy for the power and wealth, and they are not ready to leave their power, their wealth for the sake of Islam, for the sake of Allah. So that is why they do not accept Islam. While some people, they are trying to defend the ancestral customs, they are not ready to leave the religion of their forefathers. And some people, they do not accept Islam because they are following their desires, false desires. So it means that all sorts of people, those who do not accept Islam, the main reason for all these people is the love of the worldly life, whether the love of the wealth or power, or whether the love of their forefather customs, or their forefather doctrines, beliefs, or their false desires. All these things revolve around the worldly life. So now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala states in this verse that this word has been made attractive to the people. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala states the things which are attractive in this word by name. Allah mentioned the name of these things. So the love of this word is the main source of all errors. That is why there is hadith in which the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that hubbu dunya ra'su kulli khati'atin. Hubbu dunya ra'su kulli khati'atin. It means the love of dunya, the love of worldly life, or the love of the worldly enjoyments is the main source of all errors. So now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala states the things which are uh, enticing, attractive to the people. So first comes woman. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that first woman, second children, third the gold and silver, meaning money, then the horses, then the cattle, then the tillage, fertile land. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that this is the enjoyment of this worldly life, meaning women, children, gold and silver, and the horses, tillage, and cattle, all these things, this is the enjoyment of this life. While Allah says that Allah has the excellent destination, the excellent return. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that, O people, all these things have been made attractive to people, but Allah says that, O people, don't think that these things are the useful forever. No, these are the temporary things. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala started mentioning the desired things first from the woman. So actually this is the nature of a person. If a person became adult, so first of all he desires to marry, to get a girl. So then if a person get married, then he desires to have children. After having children, then he desires to collect money, a lot of money, gold, silver, and he try to earn a lot of money, and he wants to build a building, a palace. After that he wants to have a good vehicle. Actually in that time there was the horse was the good, you can say, a tool of for journey, a item for a journey. But nowadays there is people, they do travel journey through the motor cars, different types of cars. After that, actually in that time Quran was revealed, the the source of money in that time was the cattle, animals, then the agriculture, zaraat, lands, fertile lands. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that, O people, you are wasting your time in all these things. Some people are busy with girls, with their women. Some people are busy with their children. Some people are busy in business and trade. So some people are busy in earning money and collecting money. But Allah says that, O my servant, do not forget that this is the temporal, transitory enjoyment of this worldly life. This is not a permanent life. You see, you people, that day by day one is dying, expiring, and he is going from this world. So every person is aware of this reality, that every person will be expired, will be departed from this world. So then a prudent man, a wise man can ask, then this is a temporary life, transitory life. So then what should we do? So Allah answer this question, that, O my servant, Allah, your Lord, He has the best, excellent destination, the excellent return. What is this? Allah states in the next verse, that is the paradise. So, O people, you all people are trying for this temporary life from the morning up to the dusk, every time busy in earning money or in talking, for example, with girl, with boys. But oh people, you forgot the real life, that is the forever life, that is the life of paradise. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that, oh people, yes, these things have been made attractive to you people, but this is not the real place of your enjoyment. This is the temporary enjoyment. So now let me explain. This is a question that the people are, this is the nature of a person to love a girl. So Allah has made him in such a manner that he will love a girl. Like this, girl are made in such a way that they will be inclined, they will be enamored with the boy. So this is a system. And similarly, every person loves to collect money. Every person likes to have children, to have like car, a good building, a comfortable house. So this is the nature. So why Allah has made the nature of the human being in such a manner? So the simple question is that Allah has made all these things, this universe in this manner, because of his complete wisdom. So now, according to some commentators, one wisdom is that Allah, if a man was not interested in all these things, so then the system, the business of this world would not continue, and then this system would have gone destroyed. For example, now if you look, every person goes out of home to do business. Another person goes out of home to earn money. Another person hire that person, and a worker comes to his home and do work. Some people are doing like shop, some people are doing service. So this is a circle of the works. So Allah has made the nature of every person in such a manner that they will be attracted by these things. So every person will get a wife. After that he will have children. Then he will, for his family, he will earn money. So this is like a system. So to run this system, Allah has made the nature of the human beings. The second wisdom is that Allah has made the nature of a man, or the nature of the people in this manner, that Allah has prepared the second life hereafter. So Allah has created like a woman in such a manner that a man is attracted to her, or Allah has created a man that the women are attracted to them, or there is a good foods, we like to eat that food, or there are cars, horses, different types of, so we want to get these things. So Allah has created this universe as example for us. Otherwise the real things which are comfortable, which are attractive, that will be in the second life and hereafter. So only Allah has made an example of all these things in this life. So the people will see all these things, and then they will prepare for the second life. This is the second wisdom. The third wisdom is that this is the very, you can say, the very good explanation, a good wisdom, that Allah has created all these things. There are different types of women, there are different types of the men, like children, buildings, different types of food, everything are available in this universe, in this world. So Allah has made all these things. So now Allah tests us. Allah wants to put us to test who is living his life in this world according to the commandments of Allah. Let me give an example. For example, if a person is earning a money, so Allah tests him that he earns money through lawful way or unlawful way. Or, for example, there is a lawful way to marry a girl, so it is allowed. But if a person use a girl, or a girl do like bad things with another person, so it is a place of test. Allah tests the people that who follow the commandments of Allah and who does not follow the commandments of Allah. So if all these things were not attractive, so then no one will be inclined to commit any sin. So Allah has made all these things enticing, attractive. Now Allah wants who is my best believed person, who commands my who follow my commandments. So the answer is that Allah has made all these things only for the test. Allah examined the people who refrain from the prohibitions, from prohibited things, and who utilize this word in accordance with the commandments of Allah. So this is the wisdom. So Allah himself mentioned the name of these things, that this is the attractive thing. Woman is attractive, children are attractive, and the horses, cars are attractive, gold and silver are attractive. But you have to gain all these things, which is through the lawful way, not unlawful way. So then Allah says that yes, enjoy this life. This is this life is a enjoyment, a delight. But don't forget that Allah has given a legislation for you people to follow that. If you follow, then Allah says that I have a beautiful, excellent destination, a resort, that is the last final destination, that is the paradise. And if you enjoy only this life, you do not pay attention that this is lawful or unlawful, only a person is absorbed, engrossed in this life. He did not have any concern, any thinking about the coming life. So then such person is the unsuccessful person. So this is the meaning of and summary of this verse. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, زُيِّنَ لِلنَّاسِ حُبُّ الشَّهَوَاتِ مِنَ النِّسَاءِ. It has been made attractive, or it has been made beautified, لِلنَّاسِ for people, حُبُّ الشَّهَوَاتِ to love the desires, or to love the desired things, مِنَ النِّسَاءِ that is the woman, وَالْبَنِينَ and the children, وَالْقَنَاطِيرِ الْمُقَنْطَرَةِ and the hoarded heaps, مِنَ الذَّهَبِ of gold, وَالْفِضَّةِ and silver, وَالْخَيْلِ الْمُسَوَّمَةِ and the branded horses, وَالْأَنْعَامِ and the cattle, وَالْحَرْث and the tillage, land, fertile land. ذَلِكَ مَتَاعُ الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا that is an enjoyment of the worldly life. وَاللَّهُ عِنْدَهُ حُسْنُ الْمَآبِ and with Allah lies the beauty of the final resort. Again, زُيِّنَ لِلنَّاسِ, it has been made attractive, لِلنَّاسِ, for people, حُبُّ الشَّهَوَاتِ, to love, الشَّهَوَاتِ, the desires, or the desired things, مِنَ النَّاسِ, that is, مِنَ النَّاسِ, the woman, وَالْبَنِينَ, and the children, وَالْقَنَاطِيرِ الْمُقَنطَرَةِ, and the hoarded heaps of gold, وَالْفِضَّةِ, and silver, وَالْخَيْلِ الْمُسَوَّمَةِ, and the branded horses, وَالْأَنْعَامِ, and the cattle, وَالْحَرْثِ, and the tillage. ذَلِكَ مَتَاعُ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا, Allah says, all these things, that is an enjoyment of the worldly life. وَاللَّهُ عِنْدَهُ حُسْنُ الْمَآبِ, and with Allah lies the beauty of the final resort. Again, زُيِّنَ لِلنَّاسِ, it has been made attractive, لِلنَّاسِ, for people, حُبُّ الشَّهَوَاتِ, to love the desires, مِنَ النِّسَاءِ, that is the woman, وَالْبَنِينَ, and children, وَالْقَنَاطِيرِ الْمُقَنطَرَةِ, and the hoarded heaps of gold, مِنَ الذَّهَبِ, gold, وَالْفِضَّةِ, and silver, وَالْخَيْلِ الْمُسَوَّمَةِ, and the branded horses, وَالْأَنْعَامِ, and the cattle, وَالْحَرْثِ, and the tillage. ذَلِكَ مَتَاعُ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا, that is an enjoyment of the worldly life. وَاللَّهُ عِنْدَهُ حُسْنُ الْمَآبِ, and with Allah lies the beauty of the final resort. زُيِّنَ لِلنَّاسِ, it has been made attractive, لِلنَّاسِ, for people, حُبُّ الشَّهَوَاتِ, to love the desires, مِنَ النِّسَاءِ, or you can translate to love the desired things, مِنَ النِّسَاءِ, of the woman, وَالْبَنِينَ, and the children, وَالْقَنَاطِيرِ الْمُقَنطَرَةِ, and the hoarded heaps, مِنَ الذَّهَبِ, of gold, وَالْفِضَّةِ, and silver, وَالْخَيْلِ الْمُسَوَّمَةِ, وَالْخَيْل, khayl means horses, al-musawwamati, the branded horses, وَالْأَنْعَامِ, and the cattle, وَالْحَرْثِ, and the tillage. ذَلِكَ مَتَاعُ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا, that is an enjoyment of the worldly life. وَاللَّهُ عِنْدَهُ حُسْنُ الْمَآبِ, and with Allah lies the beauty of the final resort. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that all these things is the enjoyment of this worldly life. So what does it mean? We have to leave all these things. We should not earn money. We should not have wife. We should not have husband, for example. We should not have children. What does it mean? So it means that utilize all these things in accordance with the necessity, in accordance with the need. This life is not the purpose of a believer. Like it is only just a need. So there is a famous scholar, Molana Rumi. He has given an example for this. Actually, he mentioned a poetry in Persian language. He says, "Aabe andar zere kashti pushti ast. Aabe andar zere kashti pushti ast. Aabe dar kashti halaki kashti ast." He says that the things of this world with which we surround ourselves are like water, and the heart of man is like a boat in it. As long as the water remains beneath and around the boat, it is good and helpful, and certainly guarantees the very purpose of its being there. But if water gets into the boat, it makes the boat capsize and destroys all that was in it. Similarly, man's wealth and possessions are means of convenience for his role in this world and the life to come, provided that they do not enter into his heart. sit there and kill it in the process. Therefore, the verse under discussion means that we have to use all these things. As Allah says, this is like enjoyment, but it is not allowed for us that we engross in it in a manner that we forget the life to come. No, we have to utilize all these things, but according to the need. It is not allowed that we, for example, earn money, even we forget our creator. We do not perform prayer, we do not follow, like for example, we do job or we do business, so we have to follow the rules of Islam which are applicable in the business and job. Then this life will be helpful for us, because through this life we can succeed in the hereafter. On the other side, if we consider this life as the final place and we do not follow the commandments of Allah, then through this life will be a source of destruction for us and forever. So that is why there is a difference between the life of believer and disbeliever. The purpose of disbeliever is that to enjoy this life whatever you want and how you want to enjoy this life. Everything do, you are free to do anything. No, but the life of believer is that no, do what is allowed for you by Allah and refrain from that which is prohibited. So this is the difference. That is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the next verse that for those who fear Allah, for them there is a gardens with Allah, meaning in paradise. Now let me explain, like Allah says that woman is the attractive, so it means that it is not allowed to have wife or to marry. No, the Holy Prophet ﷺ himself said that حُبِّبَ إِلَيَّ النِّسَاءُ وَالطِّيبُ وَجُعِلَتْ قُرَّةُ عَيْنِي فِي الصَّلَاةِ. The Holy Prophet ﷺ said that حُبِّبَ إِلَيَّ, I was made to like the woman in perfume, and وَجُعِلَتْ قُرَّةُ عَيْنِي فِي الصَّلَاةِ, and the comfort of my eye is in the prayer. Another hadith, the Holy Prophet ﷺ said that وَإِنَّ خَيْرَ هَذِهِ الْأُمَّةِ مَنْ كَانَ أَكْثَرُهَا نِسَاءً. Verily the best members of this ummah are those who have the most wives. Another hadith, الدنيا متاع وخير متاعها المرأة الصالحة. This life is a delight, and the best of its delight is the righteous wife. Like another hadith regarding the children, the Holy Prophet ﷺ said that when a person dies, his all deeds stopped, but except the righteous child. If he has a righteous child and he prays, supplicates for him, so then it is good for him. So everything has two aspects, good and bad. So we have to take the good aspect of everything, and we have to leave the bad aspect of everything. Then our life will be a purposeful life. Otherwise, every person will be cry on the day of judgment if he wasted any second, any minute of this life. So this is the meaning of this verse. Now I translate word for word. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Zuyyina linnasi. Zuyyina means it had been attractive, it has been made attractive, or it has been beautified. Linnasi, for people. Hubbu shahawati. Hub means to love. Ash-shahawati, the desires or the desired things. minan nisai, min mean of, an nisai woman, of the woman, or that is the woman, you can translate. Wal banin, and the children. Wal qanatir, qanatir, it is the plural form of qintara. Qintar means a large amount of wealth is called qintar. Al-muqantarati means a hoarded. Qanatir means heaps, you can translate. Qanatir heaps. Al-muqantarati hoarded, collected, stored. Min al-dhahabi, of gold. Al-dhahab means gold. Wal-fiddati, and silver. Wal-khayl, khayl means horses. Al-musawwamati, branded. Wal-an'ami, and the cattle. Wal-hars, and the tillage. ذلك, that is. Mata'u, mata means enjoyment, delight. Al-hayat dunya, the worldly life. Hayat, life. Ad-dunya, this world. Wallahu indahu, and Allah indahu, with him. Husnu, husnu means beauty. Al-ma'ab, the final resort.